Hello everyone, this is Nia from Nia's Notes. Today I'm going to talk about fans that you can use for biking, camping, hiking, that kind of stuff. My husband and I have signed up to do the RAGBRAI. We're going to ride our bikes for 7 days from the Missouri River to the Mississippi River. We will be staying in tents. It's going to be hot. It's the last week of July. So we would like some way to have a fan in our tent or a fan in the evening, blowing mosquitoes off our legs. Fans also nowadays are rechargeable with USB ports, be used as a brick to charge your devices. We've got Garmin's and lights and video cameras, and as well as our phones. So I'm going to show you 3 fans that we were looking at. The Treva 10-inch, $33. It's very heavy. It weighs 4 pounds. It takes 6D batteries, and you cannot recharge other devices from that. So this one is right out. The next one we were looking at was the D10 battery fan. It's an 8-inch, $58. The last one, the one I like best, is the BLBS 5.5-inch. It's only $27, has 12,000 milliamp hour, and it's only weighs 1 pound. There's a hack at the end that I'm going to show you that makes this device even better. This one is the one that's way too big. It'd be really nice to have in the tent if I was at home and camping outside. I might want to use something like this. It has a big base to it that holds 6D batteries. D batteries don't work when you're on a bike because you run out and then you can't charge those. Now you've got all this stuff to carry. It just weighs way too much to put in your pack. The next one is the D10. That is this one here. Really nice fan. It's got one fan on the back and one fan on the front, so it moves a lot of air around. This has 4 different fan levels, pushes a lot of air. It's got these lights here, and at night if you're sleeping that could bother you, so it's got this button to turn off the lights. It has lights for inside the tent there, LED lights. If you don't use the fan, if it's just a full charge, you could charge your phone like 7 times with this or other devices. The next one, the one I like better, is this one here. It looks really small, still pushes out a lot of air. It has 3 different fan speeds. It's actually quieter than the other one. It doesn't need another button to turn off the lights because if you look back here, it's on the opposite side. So if you hang this in your tent and aim it at you, that light is facing the other directions. It also has a button to turn on the different levels of lighting. So this one and the D10 here both have 2 USB ports. They've got a USB-C, it charges quickly that way, and it's got a regular USB. So you can use both of these to charge it from an outlet. You can also use both of these ports to charge other devices from this as a brick. The cool thing about this one though, this is 1 pound, this is 3 pounds. If I get 2 of these, I actually get a larger battery pack, a larger brick than this one, because 2 of these 12,000 milliamp hours would be 24,000. This would only be 20,000 milliamp hours. So if I get 2 of these, it costs $4 less than one of these. This weighs 1 pound, so now it would be 2 pounds. This one weighs 3 pounds. So all in all, getting 2 of these, one for me, one for my husband, gives us more charging capacity and more directional fan. You know, I can have one aimed at me, he can have one aimed at him. And whereas the bigger one would only be getting between us. So the hack I want to show you now for this one actually has the battery pack inside here. So this base is not really required, even though it's a great base for, you know, hooking onto a table or a chair, hanging, that kind of thing, or just using as a stand to hold it up. The hack that I have though, takes this, there's a little screw right in here. Take out that screw. This pops right off. Now this only weighs 3/4 of a pound. So 2 of these, about the same as half of this. So that makes it even better. Now what I do is I take a little cup hook, screw it in there, and I can hook it in my tent. But with this hack, it's all around the best fan that I've seen for bike packing, even hiking. Sometimes you have to splurge on something with a little bit of weight. We have a 3-man tent instead of a 2-man tent. We just need a little bit extra room. There's certain things we're willing to carry a little bit more weight for the luxuries, the select luxuries that we have. Now this is really not skimping at all because it's so much quieter, more charging power, lighter weight, easier to carry than any of the other fans we see. So it's a really good choice. BLBS, and it's the 5.5 inch and $27. I hope you learned a lot from this. I want to show you something else fun about this little fan. Look at that, it's charging my watch.